It's barbecue season and you need some fast, easy, healthy baked beans. These ones have no added salt, oil, sugar, lard, any of the greasy garbage that gets added to baked beans usually. We're making a healthy version that you can just keep on eating and feel great doing it. You know, here at Well Your World, we are all about helping you to stick to your healthy diet, and that means get in and out of the kitchen fast without a bunch of fuss. Isn't that right, Reeves?
I hate fuss.
I know you hate fuss, which is why I know you love this recipe.
I give you enough fuss in a day.
Seriously, I don't need it from my beans too. We're gonna saute an onion, throw all these simple ingredients in, and boom, you got a one-pot meal. In fact, you don't even have to saute. You could just throw everything together, one pot, let it simmer. If you don't wanna chop, get a bag of frozen chopped yellow onion. Let's crank the heat, add a little splash of water to keep this from sticking. We don't cook with any oil, you don't need it. So we'll just add a little water to do it instead. Or you could use veggie stock, that works. Give it a little stir and let's get this thing up to heat. In the meantime, I got a couple more things I can prep and we can talk about. We need to sweeten these beans without concentrated sugars, so we're gonna use frozen pineapple.
What?
It's genius, it's delicious. It doesn't taste like strong pineapple-y. You could also use frozen mango.
It doesn't taste like pineapple at all.
No, it doesn't. You just taste beans and deliciousness. This is a 12-ounce bag, 10, 12 ounces, whatever. Mince it up. Usually you're not gonna eat like big chunks of pineapple in your baked beans, so we wanna get it chopped up pretty darn small. So you could use our bottled barbecue sauce also in this recipe to make it even faster and easier. I am chopping this up really nice and fine. We got some juices all over this cutting board. We'll get it cleaned up. Pinto beans. I like 4 cans of pinto beans. Sun Vista is a cool brand. I can get them at my local Winco with no added salt. You want to use no added salt. Otherwise, 4 cans of beans, are you kidding me? In this pot, that's a lot of salt. Let's rinse these beans and they'll be ready to go. I saw this post about the proper way to caramelize onions. It takes like multiple hours and you have to do it really low heat. Who cares? I just want it to taste good so that I can go on.
A lot of people batch their onions by baking them whole. That's a neat way to caramelize.
How does that work?
I don't know. If you know how it works, please tell us in the comments.
Cumin. You gotta have some cumin and some baked beans. You know, I'm just gonna wing it with my hand. But the recipe for this is down below in the description box. Click it and make some baked beans today. In my old videos, I used to measure and just tell you to figure it out. Now we have Reeves. Okay, for all the people who need a recipe, she's here with us forever. Here goes some smoky paprika. That looks pretty good amount to me. Crushed red pepper, you want a little heat? Rock and roll. Ooh, that's plenty. Let's go with that much. A little mustard powder, gotta have it. Ground up chipotle peppers, yum. This is an awesome ingredient. I'm gonna be a little heavy-handed with that one.
Hey, some white pepper. Gotta get some white pepper in there. Doesn't that look delicious?
Yeah, sure does. Thanks, Reeves.
You're welcome.
Next up, we love to throw in a little bit of our galaxy dust or stardust. You don't need it for the recipe, don't worry. Stardust is more like salty. It's got some celery seed ground up, really salty, but I love this galaxy dust, like just an all-purpose, no salt seasoning. I'm gonna throw in a couple of teaspoons worth or so, because I just love it. How about a little liquid smoke? This stuff's pretty popular, adds a nice smoky barbecue flavor without having to go to any trouble. It's so easy. Let's throw in, a teaspoon. Yeah, pouring liquid's harder right into the hand, and it's harder to measure also visually by just pouring it. So I'm gonna do my 3 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, tomato pastato, tomato paste. Let's throw in the whole can. Then you don't have to throw a half a can back in the fridge, you know what I mean? It may cook a little bit to the bottom of your pot, but no big deal. Just keep it stirring, add a little bit of water as you go, as you think you might need it. And let's get that pineapple in and get the flavors going. I let that juice fall in there with it. It's gonna add a lot of nice sweetness. Watch that pineapple just disappear, and we're gonna throw in the beans now. Let's add a little more water. I just realized that the way we used to make this recipe, we didn't rinse the beans. We just threw the cans right in, so there was a lot more liquid from that. So all I'm gonna do is add a little bit more water. If you're worried about adding just plain old water to the dish, maybe throw in some veggie broth mix. This is the Well Your World veggie broth mix. It's the best ever made on planet Earth, especially being no added salt, which is amazing. So for all the water you're adding, you could just add maybe a teaspoon or 2 of veggie broth mix, and it's like you added veggie broth instead. It's not required, but it's a great option, and it's the cheapest veggie broth that you can buy. This little jar here makes 22 quarts of veggie stock. Imagine 22 bottles of veggie stock in your pantry. Well, here it is. Imagine no more. Let this thing sit for like half an hour on a lower, simmer, and it's just gonna come together, and everybody's gonna be walking through the house. What's that delicious smell? Get me some of those beans right now. Let's chop a little cilantro to mix in with these beans. You can mix it in the pot or just put it in your bowl to serve and make it pretty. Ready for some beans?
Yeah.
This house smells amazing.
It smells so good in here.
A little chopped cilantro. Oh, it's pretty. Oh yeah. Let's have a taste. It's gonna be a little hot. Oh, they're so sweet. It's got the right tang from the apple cider vinegar. It's just delightful. These are baked beans, the healthy way.
Put them over a baked potato.
Ooh, or on toast. Now this recipe was totally SOS free. We keep a little ramekin of salt, and because we use no added salt in the beans and anything, our products, we just take a little sprinkle of salt and add it at the table. Bring back the salt shaker, folks. It's way healthier than eating the super salty processed food from the stores, you know, or the restaurants. My goodness, the restaurants are packed with salt. You're gonna love this dish. And it's 4 cans of beans. This is gonna last great in the fridge. You could freeze it. So you got several meals out of this. Enjoy. Oh, I love the sweetness from the pineapple. So good. Try it with mango. Tell us what you think. You could even use our date powder as your sweetener too. Check this recipe out down in the description box of this video. Don't miss it. We'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.